You're watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha. Today, let's catch up on Iran because what's happening there is no longer just about prices or paychecks. Iran is facing one of its most serious internal challenges in years. A moment where economic collapse has spiraled into open defiance of the state itself, and where women are no longer just participants but symbol of resistance. What began as economic anger has turned into something far more political. Iran's economy has been under pressure for years, but late December marked a breaking point. The rial plunged to record lows. Inflation sent food prices soaring by more than 70%. Sanctions, corruption, and the lingering impact of last year's conflict with Israel had already exhausted public patience. When the currency fell further at the end of the year, protests erupted in Tehran and then spread rapidly. Within days, demonstrations were reported in dozens of cities in all provinces. Initial demands for economic relief quickly evolved into open calls for regime change, freedom, democracy, and in some quarters, even a return to pre 1979 governance models, with figures like Reza Pahlavi openly invoked. What makes this wave more distinct is who is leading it and how. Women are once again at the forefront, building on the momentum of earlier uprisings, particularly 2022. This time, the resistance is quieter, more deliberate, and deeply symbolic. Images circulating on Images circulating online show young women removing or discarding their hijabs in public spaces, directly challenging mandatory veiling and the broader system of control over their lives. But one act in particular cut through the global attention. In recent days, videos have gone viral showing women burning photographs of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and using the flames to light their cigarettes. This is no shouting, no chaos, just a calm, intentional gesture. In Iran, burning the supreme leader's image is a serious crime. Public smoking by women has long been stigmatized or restricted. Combining both in a single act breaks multiple taboos at once, rejecting clerical authority, asserting personal freedom, and refusing fear. Some of these images originated within Iranian diaspora communities abroad, including in Canada, but they've inspired similar expressions online, spreading despite Iran's severe information blackout. The state's response has been brutal. Security forces, including the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, have been reportedly used live ammunition, often indiscriminately. A near total internet shutdown has now lasted over a week, severely limiting communication and independent verification. Human rights groups estimate that more than 2,500 people have been killed. Most of them are protesters, with thousands more arrested. Some reports suggest the toll may be even higher following the heaviest clashes earlier this month. The judiciary has moved quickly, fast-track trials, harsh sentences, and looming threat of executions. One case drawing international alarm is that of 26-year-old Irfan Sultani, reportedly facing the death penalty. International pressure is rising as well. US President Donald Trump has escalated rhetoric, openly urging continued protests and warning of very strong action if executions or crackdowns intensify. Washington has imposed new 25% tariffs on entities doing business with Iran. Tehran, in response, has threatened retaliation against US bases in the region and accused foreign powers of fueling unrest. Several countries, including India, have advised their nationals to leave Iran due to growing security risks. This wave feels different, more symbolic, more widespread, especially from women who have turned everyday acts into statements of refusal. Protests have quieted in some spots under the pressure, but the anger over repression, economic failure, and lost rights runs deep. The blackout hides a lot, but the stories that get out paint a picture of deep suffering and real fear for what comes next. That's the picture for now. Keep watching the Central Post and we'll keep you updated with whatever else comes up.